So chapter 5 will continue the selection structure. So let's quickly review it and see who can remember. Okay. So we talk about if we have a select from two. If we select from two, we use if and condition, then and if. Now if we select from three, so now we select from two, we have a one set of if and if, right? Select from three, we have two sets. And depend on this if condition is put in the true statement or put in the false statement. So if you do this condition and then, all right, so here is the true statement and else, and here is a false statement, and you're going to have and if. All right, so for the selection from three, you may have a set of if condition, then and if. You may have these inside, you may have this in the true statement, or you may have this in the false statement. But if you want to select from four, if you want to select from four, then you are going to, if you select from four, and you're going to have another set in the false statement here. All right, so that was if, then, else, and if. You are allowed to select 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that's a review, and let's take a look at the new one. Let's take the new one. So we're going to see the first one here. So now I have 5 things right now. I have A, B, C, D, F. Is A, B, C, D, F is 5. So now A, B, C, D, F is 5. So A, B, C, D, and F is 5. So it's not good to use that if and if, that kind of situation. Then we are going to introduce something called if, then, else if, then, else if, then, else if. And if you see the D and F is D or else, then the last one is else, then and if. This structure is called if else if structure. Okay, this structure is called if else if structure. So to do this structure, you need to see the first one, A, you put if. All right. Then B, you put else if. C is else if. The last one, D and F. You have 2. So you still have else if, and you put all else. Because you have the last one say else. So if that's you didn't put, you put a XYZ. So that will be the last one. So incorrect. And if finish right here. So this structure like this. So if letter grade equal A, then else if, then else if, then else if, but these are your two options. So or else, then else, and if. So we can do like this. The reason we do like this because we have 5 selection right now. Now this structure is good, but let me introduce another one. Let me introduce another one. Let me introduce another one. The other one we call select case. Select case. All right. So select case here. All right. So look here. We put select case. We still have A, B, C, D, and F. The way we want to do is like this. All right. We want to select case string grade. Then the case quotation A, excellent. Case B, case C, case D, or F, case else, and select. So this one is called case select. Case select. So this is, actually more clear for many students. They told me this is a more clear way to do it. All right. So in case now you already learned selection from 2 to 4. Now it's 5 to 15. This will be a good selection way. Now let me introduce another one. Let me introduce another one here. Let me introduce another one here. All right. So basically, this is a big data era. Okay. So in the internet, talk about billion, trillion, this big number. So student will ask me, professor, you talk about 2, 3, 4, 5 to 15. What happened to million, thousand, okay, billion? All right. So for those kind of data, you have to learn to sort them. All right, sort them first. You sort them first. So to sort the data is become very important. You'll learn that in any class, and the data structure class, in advanced class. You will learn that in C++, advanced C++, or advanced Java. You have to sort a class. And many of the third party sort your data for you. A lot of people, their entire life make a good profit by sorting data. Okay, so after you sort it, like look, this is sorted right now. After you sort it, you have a range of value. So once you have the range of value, and you do like this: 1 to 5, 6 to 10, more than 10, and less than 1. So notice this type. This is 1 to 5. Notice your tax. When you pay tax, you have this type of structure too. So when you do that and you do this, 1 to 5, you say case 1 to 5. 6 to 10, you say, oh, case 6 to 10. More than 10, you say, oh, case greater than 10. Other than that, you say case else. Okay? Case else, less than 1, case else. So this is also select case, but with a range of value. So I introduce 3 new type. So I do introduce 3 new type. Okay? 3 new type. Who can remember what's the first 3 new type? Okay, 3 new type. The first new type, all right, so let me quickly and back to that and see who can remember the 3 new type. Okay, so this is second type. All right. Uh, Now, let's see what's the first type. What's this first type? How you call that? We have first type. Anybody who can tell me what's the first type? If else if structure, Robert. That's great. If else if structure. So you are going to do this today. You're going to download this zip file and you're going to do it today. Okay? Then let's go to the second one. The same type of thing, we can change that called selective case statement. Selective case statement. So you select case by this way. So same type. So when you do number one, I want you to do number one and number two. When you do number one and number two, once you do number one, you don't need to create a new one. Understand? You only modify to do this one. Have a new exe. Okay, so you are going to do the second type you can get from here. All right. Yes. Tuan, you finish it. My God, two good students. Now we talk about the data. It's a big data age. So what happened in more than 15? All right. So everything need to sort it, arrange them in a range, in a range of value. Then we can do the data by this way now. All right. So your assignment 3 is going to do like this way. It's okay? Like this way. So far, do you understand?